All right, everybody, listen up. I've got an idea.
Why, sir, whatever is your idea?
I'm gonna slay the dragon.
Very well, sir. I shall watch your back.
I can always count on you, McWarty.
Greetings, everyone. This is Hero Weasel, and this is my warding guide for the dragon. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about strategy and taking the neutral objective, the dragon, also known as the elemental drakes. So, why would you want to ward if you're going to take the dragon? Well, it can be a lot of hard work, especially if you solo the dragon as a jungler, and you'd hate for something like a Lee Sin to double Q over the wall and then smite your dragon, and if you're low health, also kill you. So having a little bit of knowledge before that happens, that he's nearby in a bush or about to jump over the wall, it can be really helpful. Especially if you don't want to lose your dragon or your life. And if you don't know he's there, it's going to be really hard to stop him from doing that. And he's not the only jungler. With the addition of the blast cone behind the dragon, it's easy to jump over the ridge now. So, avoiding things like the mid laner or the bot lane coming to steal your dragon can really only be done if you ward up properly. So let's go ahead and take a look at some warding positions. There are 4 primary threats when trying to take the dragon. The enemy ADC and support are the closest, so if they haven't been killed, you'll need to ward against them so they don't try to interrupt or steal your dragon. This ward here will almost always spot them trying to come. Of course, they can still come behind the dragon, but we'll get to side-specific warding. Now, if the mid laner hasn't been dealt with, they're also a threat to interrupting or stealing your dragon, so they too will have to be warded against. If your nexus is on the top side of the map, then these wards will help you when taking the dragon. It's the bot lane river bush, the bot lane tri bush. We'll also be getting the bush on the back of the red buff. There we go. And you'll see here I hit the scrying plant, and this will help you clear enemy wards. If you can avoid them seeing you take the dragon, then everything will be better for you. If you've dealt with the mid laner, you don't need to put the wards against the mid lane as much, but they can still be useful. Obviously, one person can't put down all these wards, so if you've dealt with the bot lane, but the mid lane is still a threat, ward against the mid lane. And if you've dealt with the mid lane, ward against the bot lane. If you've killed the enemy jungler, enemy bot lane, and the enemy mid lane, then warding the dragon probably isn't necessary. But we're assuming they're up. This is a warding guide. This ward here, and this next ward here, make up the last of the best, most useful warding positions. A lot of this depends on which side your nexus is on. You usually want to place wards towards the enemy nexus, or their base, because that's more often than not where they'll be coming from. So if they're going to go, hey, someone's trying to get the dragon, we better stop them, they're probably coming from that direction, and that's the direction you want to ward for the early warning. If it's the very early game and you're trying to solo the dragon with a jungler, then throwing a ward over the back wall is usually your best option. You probably don't have a lot of wards, but that one will help give you vision. Here I've intentionally not done so you can see how dangerous this can be. I can't see what's behind that wall, and that means anything could be behind that wall and try to take my dragon, such as a Fiddlesticks or an Elise. They can easily jump over those walls, or flash, just like I did there, and try to smite the dragon and take it from me. If you've cleared the enemy wards and they think you might be in there trying to take the dragon, then a good idea would be to throw a control ward into the dragon pit. This will blind any enemy wards that get thrown in there and allow you to destroy them so that they can't jump in at the exact right moment to try to steal your dragon. If I go on much longer, this is going to turn into a jungling video as opposed to a warding video, so I'm going to leave it here. If you found this video helpful, I have some other warding videos and I'll leave the links in the description. I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching.